And we're back. We're gonna assault this stupid hill, just like last time. And the reason I say this is stupid hill is because there are two turrets right there. I do believe they're violet. So this can get really hairy real fast. Because it can see me. And it does have 360 rotation. Yep. Ta-da! Yep, I wanted that. That was definitely worth our 16 red plasma cells. I like have options to fall back. What can I say? But yeah, we've got, I think, 3 turrets still on our side. We're doing real well. That's okay. We're about to do something real stupid. I think yeah, the spiders have, the armored spiders have gotten much tougher. But that's fine, because... Oh, shit! We're fine. Everything's fine.
What's that music?
I don't know. I can't hear you over the theme. Ah.
Seems to be coming from upstairs. Who left this here?
Yeah, this...
Probably a trap.
It is a trap. We just saw T-800 walk past that wall. So what this is actually kind of designed to get you to do... Shit. Is what I almost did there, which is run into the room. Or walk right into him as he comes down the stairs. Yeah, don't do that. That's bad. This is where the plasma storage was. We're fine. Maybe not. Hello? So, those who don't know or don't remember, that is the... It's essentially what it's saying is it's the boombox that John Connor's friend was listening to. Yep, it's another movie reference, kids. That is the music that John Connor and his delinquent friend...
That's where the outpost used to be.
Yep.
Destroying it slowed them down, at least.
Same song, same... I'm guessing they're trying to imply that it's the same boombox. What is that? We're getting there. I think there's a turret over there. There's a spider, armored spider over there. Yeah, we're gonna be a while. No, well, something's coming this way. Something saw me. I don't know what it was. I think it's that... is that T-800? I can't tell. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to go get the boombox. And the parts from that other Terminator. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. I guess I waited too long. Yeah, but here we go.
Better be worth it, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. It actually is very worth it, but not for the reasons you're thinking. And I would think, you know... Oof, I only have 2 of the little medkits left. So if I do find a crafting station, like the one over there, I'm going to go ahead and grab something. Now, it becomes... first of all, in a survival kind of situation, having something to raise morale is good. So, you know, it's not a complete waste of time. However, in this type of survival situation, yeah, it's probably not a good idea, just because playing that type of music that loudly will attract unwanted attention. Okay, let's see if we can find the... Not 100% sure where we're going with this at this point. Because I don't remember... that's not true. I do remember... Oh, look! Like I said, you can do it with the shotgun. I don't recommend it. Oh, right. There's a thing over there. Over yonder. See that antenna? That's important. We'll get to that in a minute. I may have wandered off the beaten trail here. Aha! So, remember in way back when, in the first or second video, where we read that note about the creepy mannequins they were using for target practice? Yeah.
Another storage facility. Keep popping up. If I take care of it, that might slow them down a little.
And I think there's supposed to be... These guys light up. If you put your scope on them, they light up just like enemies, but they're not hostile. Oh. That's what I'm hearing. Jacob has quite the arm on him. Either that or those pipe bombs are really light. Oh, he just ruined his day. And I got another level, so we're going to go in here. Skills, survival, toughness, level 4. Yay, okay, moving on. Oh yeah, sure, pal. Just walk back towards the source of the explosion. They're not very bright. They don't have to be. They're killer robots. So, one of the things that makes the Armored Spider, the Plasma edition of the Armored Spider, dangerous is it doesn't have those oh-so-handy ammo boxes that it can shoot.
Signal's getting stronger. God damn it. They took his radio. Baron was right. Skynet's listening. Time to look for the second tracker.
I actually remember there being 3 of these guys, which is, so that's a bit weird. I have to go through the store. We're going to go through storage. There's like 2 turrets and a couple more Terminators in here. I think at least 1 more, possibly 2. Ooh, boy. There we go. This, I think, would almost be easier if we just shot this container. Now there's at least 1 more container in here. The problem with the Jesus. The problem with the turrets is they really don't have any weak points, but that doesn't matter. I'm not moving. It's just going to have to forget I'm here. Tempting, but stupid. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Let's just shoot the plasma generator. I'm sure everything will be fine. And, okay, need to run. Time to run. I mean, hell, it's a pretty generous timer.
Plasma storage destroyed.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
I don't think there are any crates in this room, no. But there are some more crates in the other room. Oh, that is also plasma storage. I was like, what the hell? That was the one I shot on accident. Yeah, so that's one way to do it, is you can go through and shoot up the reactor. The problem is most of the time it's in such a place that you have to get close to it to get to it, to take a shot at it, so I don't recommend it. Alright, so turrets, turrets, turrets. What's that? Nothing. Plasma storage. Aha! Yeah, that smoking explosion can really come back and bite you in the ass. And now these guys have been upgraded with plasma guns as well, so it's not just... I don't think we're going to find any more enemies with just regular bullets anymore. Sure, shooting, being able to see through walls is technically considered cheating. No, I don't care. Oh, right, now I remember why I don't like this part. So, yeah. Damn it. Yes, I missed. There's at least one more, I know that for a fact. Didn't we just leave this party? I think this is just supposed to be your second chance to get the 808. If you need to get close enough to it. Alright. Get his stuff. And then the other resistance fighter is right there. I just
think I'm getting
need to
closer.
get to the
It's
turret.
got to be here.
And I believe that is all enemies removed from the map.
They got him too. His goggles look intact. Let's see the last picture he took. The infiltrator. It's back. Baron was right. Commander!
Talk to me.
They're dead. Everything turned out the way you said it would.
Copy that. Get out of there. We need to figure out our next move. Let's meet at the docks. Get there as soon as possible. Over and out.
One more thing. Mission update. We've made it to the rendezvous point, but we haven't had any contact with Commander Baron. Why would she send us here? This day is getting weirder and weirder. Excuse me. With zero radio communication, this place is getting lonely. God damn it, Gomer. How long does it take for you to take a
Why would
piss?
she give out our location?
Well, we know that the commander doesn't have any compunction about using her men as bait. Why would she give her a location? Huh? So yeah, we're going to exit out through the old Resistance headquarters, and I just want to make sure that there isn't a T-800 surprise waiting for us around the corner. I'm really bad at this right now. There it goes. And I got at least one back, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's get out of here. The infiltrator is back. Commander Baron wants to personally make sure we stop it once and for all. I'll be meeting her at the docks to try to figure out our next move.
You're still alive? Good. Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you. So we figured why not use you as bait?
Told you.
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
Damn,
This
that's
time?
cold.
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
The music says
You
otherwise.
saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
Think?
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target down!
Go check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
You can't get away. Fire at will.
He's in the open!
It's in the open. It's a fucking machine.
Well, it certainly is now. He's missing most of his face. There we go,
Heads back against the wall.
T-850.
We've got it now. What the fuck? Everyone on me.
We're just gonna go ahead and scrounge ammo real quick, because we'll go through a lot of it. Yes, so do I.
It won't fucking die!
No shit. Yeah, this is definitely a set piece battle more than anything else.
It's on the move.
Yep, and now he's just gonna fuck off. Pick up some more
Take
ammo.
cover!
stuck.
Open fire! That's one ugly son of a bitch. Not again! Follow it!
Yeah, I'm sorry about using the scope and not showing you the model as much, but this thing is stupidly dangerous, and I'm hesitant to give it a clear shot at me, if I can avoid it. Okay, so this is where things get a little nuts.
It's inside!
Rivers!
Rivers, we're trying to get through.
Like the
Can't let it get away, you hear?
Rivers moves like the protagonist to a time crisis game. Okay, now we have a problem because first of all, I can't see shit, and second of all, oh, there it is. Second off, he will now stalk us through this area. So we're going to be doing a lot of running away. But it's more or less going to be a rectangle, us running in a rectangle. Because oop. I'm actually going to switch to the canister bombs, even though I only have a couple of them, because these will really ruin his day. There we go.
We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
Thank Christ we only have to do that one more time. The Infiltrator has finally fallen. Its hyper-alloy combat chassis was much more resilient than before. Our weapons were outmatched. We could barely handle one of them on its own. We won't stand a chance against an army of them. But the real reason the Infiltrators was Skynet's best weapon yet was because of its skin. Okay.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other Infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time,
I
Connor.
know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is bullshit. He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
That's
mistakes.
enough, Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked with termination is a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
She seems thrilled. I always wanted to go to Hollywood. Funny, he has a lot more skin on his face than I remember. Uh-oh, Erin looks like she needs to talk to us. Let's see what Alvin has to say.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Baron?
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Alright, why does she hate him so much?
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
A little too good to be true.
It was. I was too naive to notice it back then. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst, hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
I'm guessing there's no happy ending to this story either.
I mean, what are the
I was
odds?
starting to learn. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp. But it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
One of those guys who robbed you?
No. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a hole. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop. You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Well, that was heavy. Alright, now we have the Violet Plasma minigun. It's a quest item. Unfortunately, we don't get to use it.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Look at him. He never talks to anyone. He just sits there.
I bet he's one of those machines. Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Alright, let's get a little more of Ryan's story.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
Did everyone agree that you should be the new leader?
Not everyone. We had a huge fight about food, or where we should go next, and so on. Our group divided without Tucker to keep it together. I was terrified. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
Weren't you scared to go inside?
I was terrified. Believe you me. But then again, a lot of things didn't make sense to me at that moment. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized I could maybe survive there.
Did you come back to tell everyone?
I did. After I buried the bodies outside, I returned to the camp with the good news. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned two things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are two sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
So we've learned something about Ryan. Probably something that most of us didn't know before. He's a good person. Probably one of the few left on the planet at this point. We got him on this radio. Let's see if it works.
Don't be shy, Rivers. Turn up the volume. See? I knew you'd like it.
God damn it! I thought I told you, I can't work with so much noise. I need absolute silence, so please stop that.
Interesting.
Why do you think Skynet doesn't have any plans in this?
Everyone's leaving. I think we should...
I swear I should just join Skynet!
Yeah, but...
That's not funny. Don't say that. That'll get you shot. Alright, let's spend that skill point because it's bugging me. What do we got? We are level 20, which means we got one more level? I could throw in explosives. I think this, you do a little more damage with grenades. Let's go ahead and grab that just because I'm running out of grenades. And I think we need to go find Jennifer. Sorry, checking my, Oh, I gotta sell this stupid plasma gun. I don't have a whole lot of more trade to value.
Can I see your hardware?
Yeah, we don't have enough to buy that rocket launcher. There it is. Phooey, hang on.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
That's what I was looking for. Okay, so there's this thing. You've got the laser guided and the heat seeking. Single shot rocket launcher capable of firing heat seeking missiles. We have in our inventory some laser guided rockets. Sorry, laser guided missiles. Yes, you do need to be that pedantic about it. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's packing.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Hello.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, Ken. I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. This time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry. He just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
So yeah, that's messed up. I choose to so you can take that as
Human now?
she just straight up murdered her dad, but I kind of get the feeling the way she explains it that if she hadn't done it, he would have done them. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I can sympathize with Jennifer on that one, and I don't blame her one bit. So we're headed off to the Hollywood Hills.
They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
Yeah, just okay. Don't let any strangers in. We're headed off to Hollywood Hills next. I am gonna call this a video because we're past the 30-minute mark. Actually, we're past the 40-minute mark. So I'll see you guys in the next one.